Well, it is Saturday morning, and I am just in my home office getting things ready for another busy week coming up for our law firm in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. It is Saturday morning, but I've already actually done a Zoom consultation for a client who was unfortunately arrested last night for DWI in New Jersey. Like I always say, that a DUI or DWI could happen at any time, and very frequently we receive a lot of calls in Pennsylvania and New Jersey over the weekend because people are out despite the restrictions that are in place in both states. It is a Saturday, but our law firm is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Like I always say, if you are stopped for suspicion of DUI or DWI and the officer wants to take a chemical test, whether it be a blood test or a breathalyzer test, otherwise known as the alco test in New Jersey, you do not want to refuse that test. You are allowed to refuse the field sobriety test, and I would encourage you to do so if for some reason you suffer from some physical limitation. And I'm just talking about a handicap, but if you have some old injury or something that prevents you from doing certain balancing tests, I can tell you right now that I would have a problem doing some of the field sobriety tests because of some previous injuries. So I believe that those field sobriety tests aren't a proper indication of impairment. The officers are trained in them, but for instance, the horizontal gaze nystagmus test, they're obviously not medical doctors, and they are not in a position to evaluate impairment based on the movement of an eye, because there's a variety of issues that could cause an issue with an eye, not just impairment. So if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429. The website, GamboneLaw.com, where you can sign up for our free e-update. It went out yesterday to over 3,000 of our current and former clients. I'm going to link in a copy of that free update to this video. It's a great resource. I'm also going to link in the article that I wrote on warrantless searches now being, once again, illegal in Pennsylvania. It's a very important point, but if you are stopped and the officer wants to search the car in Pennsylvania, do not get in his or her way. That is not an opportunity to argue constitutional principles. Some of my colleagues frequently put on Facebook these arguments, which really it's not going to help your case. If you are stopped by a police officer, let your attorney fight your battles in court. Don't put your hands on the officer. Don't argue with the officer. You're only making the case more complicated and possibly incurring additional charges, which is not what you want to do. So once again, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have a great Saturday, and I will talk to you all soon.